Serving all of San Diego, this is your Fox 5 News.
Well, the federal government is urging the makers of small planes to install airbags.
Yeah, Fox 5's Paul Bloom, he's live at Gillespie Field with reaction from pilots. Paul, good morning.
Good morning. Yeah, this has been my home airport for years and years, Gillespie Field. Take a look over here at these aircraft right here. These are old airplanes. The high-wing plane right there is a Cessna 152. It's probably 50 years old. And next to it on the right-hand side there is a Piper Cherokee. It's probably at least 40 years old. In fact, most of the aircraft that are flying today, on average, are about 40 years old in America. There are 200,000 general aviation small planes, what we think of as single-engine prop planes, even up to business jets. And last year there were 6.1 million car accidents in America. 39,000 of them were fatal, compared to aviation, where there were 1,474 air crashes involving small planes and 590 deaths. So you ask yourself, why would they want to go and take this big leap to airbags in planes? The fact is, they're doing it because if they save one life, they say they can do something. This is part of the new class of aircraft called light sport planes. This one over here is a Piper Sport, and it's part of a flying club out here called the San Diego Sport Flyers. And we're going to step inside here. This is a plane that I've flown before. I'm going to hand the mic here to Steve Clark, one of the instructors. Steve, tell me how you feel about putting airbags in small aircraft. Here, I'll let you hold the mic while I climb in.
Right. Actually, I think that's a great idea. If it's going to help improve safety in aircraft. I don't know about making it a mandatory requirement or anything like that, but like you said, even if it saves just one life or helps reduce injury in an accident, I think it could be beneficial.
See, a lot of the planes have the regular lap belt and shoulder harness like you have in a car. These have what they call 4-point belts. These harnesses are even tighter on you, and you dog them right down when you fly the stick and rudder here. But they would put the airbag on the straps that come over your shoulder. Rather than having it on a dashboard where all the equipment is here, they put it in the shoulders. Would you feel safer flying with that?
Well, you know, I've done some research on it recently, and I would feel safer having an airbag. It's not like a car where it's going to come at you from the front. It's going to be coming out from your seat belt, and it just creates a barrier between you and whatever's in front of you. So it could be useful in an accident.
What about the people who say, hey, I'm scared of flying in small planes anyway. An airbag's not going to help me get rid of my fear. What do you say to those people?
Well, you just gave some statistics on aircraft safety, and flying is very safe, and there are a lot of new safety features that are coming into place, like airbags in airplanes. And our Piper Sport here has a ballistic parachute, so you know, if in any case of emergency, the plane would actually float to the ground with a parachute. So planes are getting very safe now with this newer technology.
Well, you say ballistic parachute system. Right. Here's the handle. I don't know if you can see this or not, James. The handle's right here. It's got a safety tag in there, so it can't be pulled out accidentally, like if you're on the throttle. But if you pull this thing out, a parachute actually bursts out of the nose of this plane and goes up and opens up, and the plane would float down to the ground. Which, as a pilot, I say, once you do that, you become a passenger, not a pilot anymore. It has to be pretty dangerous if you're doing that. But the fact is, they are coming with those. Do you think in the future we're going to see, no questions asked, every plane's going to come out with an airbag on it?
You know, I'm not sure if that's going to happen, if it'll become like the cars now. But at this point in the beginning, I think it's shown that it can improve safety in accidents. So it might not be a bad thing if they do implement that.
Thank you. Steve Clark is a flight instructor out here. And the fact is, the National Transportation Safety Board is the one that's recommending that they put these airbags in all small planes that are being built. They're actually recommending that they retrofit planes, which would cost $2,000, $3,000 per plane. Does not have force of law. The FAA is the only one that can actually say you got to put these bags in planes to save lives. So right now it's just up in the air, and the debate has just begun. Thank you, Steve. Back to you, Shaul and Raleigh. Shally?
Paul, just curious. You're a pilot. Your own personal opinion on this. What do you think?
Actually, I think that for the extra expense, if you're going to have that in a new plane, it's fine. But these particular aircraft have to fall under a certain weight limit, 1,320 pounds, with the pilot and co-pilot inside. And so the minute you put those things on, you're adding weight, and you're going to have to take something else off the plane. And just to me, for the fact of safety, if I got a harness on, I want to fly this plane and get it back on the ground no matter what. And I don't think an airbag's going to make me think differently. How about you, Steve?
Exactly.
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah.
Okay, Paul, see, he's got that insight, and he makes a very good point. The airbag may not make, but, you know, we're not the expert here. Thank you, Paul.